Good morning, guys. How are you? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping in to see what's going on this morning at Destiny Calls Tarot. It's time for the daily collective or the morning message, whichever it's going to be, whichever one it is. Depending on how fast YouTube loads it up. It sometimes takes them 2 hours to load up a video. Like it's 8:30 where I am right now, right? This video might not get loaded up until close to 12. Excuse my voice, guys. I've been under the weather, so let's see what happens here. Let's see what's going on today on this beautiful Friday. What's happening? What's the energy for today? What do we need to know? What is the advice for today? What do we need to hear? What is the message? Woo! All right, guys. It's Friday. It's something that you're thinking about, right? And it's like when you start to think about it, it's like when you're not thinking about it, you're real stern. You're like, I'm in control of my emotions. I'm logical. I'm being practical. I'm using my mind. I'm not using my heart at all. I'm in my mind about this situation. It could be about work, family, a love relationship. It's going to be different for every person. This is how you're maneuvering. But when you do have that moment, right, where you begin to think about it, you get really emotional. Like really, 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 really emotional. Because it's something about this situation, and it's going to be different for all of you, that you're still codependent on emotionally. And so even though you're putting on this poker face, right, about the situation, in the inside, you're repressing how you really feel. And I feel like some of you are repressing how you feel because you're waiting to see what's going to happen. Like, what's going to happen between me and this friend? What's going to happen between me and this significant other? What's going to happen between me and this job? You're waiting to see, are you going to have to leave this person out in the cold and move forward? What you going to do? What's going to happen with this situation? That's what's going on with you today. There's a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety. Didn't sleep too good last night. We have this Nine of Swords energy here because you've been manifesting. Some of you were manifesting all night. Some of you were manifesting in your sleep. Some of you are manifesting throughout the day. It's like you're using everything that you got at your disposal to create something. Because this standstill, this lack of making the decision, it's not where it's at. You know, the Lovers is in reverse. Some of you are just straight up saying, look, I don't see eye to eye with this anymore. This is not my perfect match. I'm just done. I'm separating it from it. Then others of you like, no, I'm going to still keep on fighting for this. You know, yes, I know there's some other competition. I'm going to keep fighting. But overall, the majority of you, whether you're still fighting for this energetically or not, or you've energetically separated yourself, or you've done both, you are isolating yourself. Everybody, all of us. You're like, I'm isolating myself from this situation here. And that's because you're freaking tired. You're done. You're tired. You're tired. And so now you're stepping into that King of Swords energy. And you know this energy don't play any games on no emotional shit. You've already invested your time. You've already put in your work. You've already put in your effort. You know you've carried your load. You know that you have been part of this team. You've been part of this group. You know you put the time, the work, and the effort into this. You know that you've been part of how this situation got built. And so now you're just contemplating what you're going to do. What am I going to do about this? What do I want to do about this now? Because it's something about this situation at this period of time in your life where it's sending you through a difficult period, whether this is your job or a relationship or another situation or friendship or family situation. You feel like something ain't right. And so today, when you think about this situation, you get really emotional. You're stern, but when you think about it, you get emotional. And there's something about it when you think about this that makes you real cold and makes you feel real bitter inside. Because you regret, like you hate how this is turning out. It's because you're upset. Some of you are upset because if it's a relationship, you might have got juggled. Others of you are upset because you wanted to balance this out. You thought this was solid in your life. You thought this was someone you could rely on, you know what I'm saying? Like, or a job you could rely on, or a friend or a family member. Like, you just felt like they were always so stable, you know? You still, even though you got this stern face on when it comes to this situation, there's still a lot, it's still a part of you that still wants to give to it. You still want to share yourself with this. You know, whether you believe it or not, you're still putting in the work. You're still putting focus and effort into it. It just hurts so bad. It just hurts so bad. It's just so toxic. You feel like it's so toxic. The devil energy. But it's something about it that makes you feel like you're bound to it. You know, I feel like the Chariot is in reverse because your thoughts are all over the place about this situation here, because you're not exactly having the victory and success that you want. But you're still putting in that work. But from a mental place, I'm serious, like, you guys are really stern about this. Universe, we're all just stardust, and you have to try to simplify life. Expectation. Don't seek anyone's approval. Like, do whatever you feel like you want to do with this situation. If you feel like separating from it, separate it. If you feel like fighting for it, fight for it. Look, and then I look down. Bitch fire. You are standing up for yourself. I think this person changed you. They changed you from one energy into another. You know that we can switch energies. And you've switched to the King of Swords. Spirit wants you, we have nostalgia. You know, we're going through Mercury retrograde right now. Focus on the here and now. You know, focus on what's going on at that very moment, at that very time. Try not to think too far into the future. Try not to go back into the past, because we do have garden. Something lovely will grow from this. So if this is something you're looking for, it could happen. Okay? And they're pointing out this knife, and they told me that, look, if you're looking for the truth in something, that you're never going to get it. So if you're looking for someone to tell you the truth about something, they'll never tell you. All right? So that might help you to move on. Maybe you just, if you want this, maybe you're just going to have to accept that they're never going to tell you the truth. Your job, your friend, your family member, your whoever, you know, they'll never tell you the truth. It says, I have power. It is real. You have power, and it is real. And operate that power. Use that full moon power, okay? When the full moon comes around, get to work on your manifestations. My apologies. I am magnetic to what I want. I repel what I do not want. Yes. I let go of the anxieties of others. Yeah, because this isn't, I feel like this isn't your fight. This is something I feel like you could have gotten dragged into. So let go. You could be an empath. They're telling me that, like, you pick up on people's energy. So you could be feeling the energy of the person on the other side of a situation. And so Spirit is trying to get you to learn how to block others' energies so that you don't have to deal with their anxiety, because that's how they're feeling. But because you're connecting to them, you can feel it too. And you can feel others people's energies through another person. We have, I am open and responsive to the abundance of the universe. I see the gateway is open and the pathway is clear. My journey begins. Bottom of the deck, I choose to nourish myself and enrich my life. Guys, this is what I have for you for today's morning message. I hope that it helped you guys in some way or another. I do want to get one more affirmation because I'm really trying to... We have, I am ambitious. I put my goals and desires into action. I take a leap of faith and I believe in myself. When I put my heart's desires into action, it is for the good of all those involved. I am ambitious. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Namaste.